Here we are in the math programs, and we're going to the statistics page. The first level is you're given a bunch of values. You have to find the mean. And then, once again, you're given some values, and these are not in the proper order, so you have to order them. And then find the middle value, the median. And notice there's not very many values. Level 3, just the mode. Level 4, you're given some values and asked to find the range. Level 5 is mixed of 1 to 4. Level 6 is now you're being asked to find the missing value. You're told the mean is 15, and you have to find the value of x. Level 7 is systematic sampling. This is systematic sampling. I want to populate this whole table, but I want to do it systematically. We're working with something called a poll step. I have 152 people. 152. I want to poll 18 people out of that. So we're going to make something called a poll step. Divide 152 by 18. And then we round it down 8. Then we pick a random number between 1 and 8. We picked 4. Write the 4 here, and then I'm starting with person number 4. Then I'm going to be going up by P, by 8. Person 4, person 12, person number 20, number 28. And then we press enter to see if we're right. Random sampling. The following table contains 113 people. You want to conduct a random poll where you will survey 16 people. We have to fill in everything on this table. The number of people in the population is 113 people. I would like to survey only 16 of them. I'm going to, if I click on the hat, it is going to pick a random number between 1 and 113. It is without replacement. So it's like you're pulling the number out of the hat. You're not putting it back in the hat. You can only pick that number once. Person number 57 is going to be my first person that I choose. Click on it. When you click on the number, it populates the table with that number. And I click on the hat to get the next person, which is person number 46. 46 is down here. And then I click on the hat. Person 61 ran 13 kilometers. Person number 38 ran 12 kilometers. Person number 5 ran 10 kilometers. I clicked one too many times, and it warns you if you keep going. It says, no, 32 is too many. I've populated this table, and this is my random sample, and then I press enter. If you make a mistake, it tells you where your mistakes are. Then we have getting the mean from a frequency distribution table. You have your frequency distribution table. You would find your sum of the frequencies, which tells you, like in this case, we're talking about gummy bear purchases at a candy store. So how many people bought gummy bears? So the number of people that bought them, and then this is the total number of gummy bears. So how many gummy bears were bought? Divide those, get your average. The next level, median from a frequency distribution table. The median would be you add up all your frequencies to find out, and it'll tell us how many people bought caramels. And we're looking for the middle number. This is bought 0 caramels, bought 1 caramel, bought 2 caramels. So we're looking for the middle of this. So it's already sorted for us. We just have to find the middle, the median value. The total number doesn't really come into it. That's why it's added up for you. The next level is the mode, the most frequent. We know that right here, we can see that the number of gummy bears that were purchased was 12. 12 people bought 8 gummy bears. The most frequent number is 8. 8 gummy bears were bought by 12 people, whereas 7 gummy bears were only bought by 1 person. Then after that, we have median 2. They've given you a whole bunch of values, and they're unordered. You have to populate the table with these numbers. You have a little pen tool here, and the easiest way is you start with the 5s, let's say, and you just cross them off. You just count, just like 1. So I'm holding on the control in order to draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you count them like that. Then you populate this table with those numbers. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. There were 8 5s, so 8 times 5. And then the total number of coins found in a series of vending machines. So 8 vending machines had 5 coins, so 8 times 5, there are 40 coins in those machines. You'd fill in the whole table, and then you would find the median number of coins. Go to the next level. The mean, the number of students in a sample of city buses is observed. Here, you're given the values, they're unordered, and then you have to populate the table. If we're looking at the number of 4s, use my pen tool, cross off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 4s. And we're talking about students on city buses. 11 buses had 4 students each, 44 students. Fill in the whole table, figure out the sum of your frequencies, the total number of buses, and then the sum of the totals of the students. And that would give you the total number of students on all of those buses. Then you would divide the total number of students by the number of buses, and you would get the average number of students per bus. And that's how you do the mean. Look at mode, level 14. You're given an unordered bunch of values, and then you have to populate the table. If you're looking at fours again, I've got 6 fours, and that makes 24. We're talking about cats living in buildings. We have 6 buildings with 4 cats in them, so that makes 24 cats in those buildings. All right, and because we're doing the mode, we just look for the highest frequency. Whichever number is the highest frequency, that number of cats is your mode. Quartiles, figuring out your minimum. So I'm starting off with 72 is my minimum, and my maximum is 142. As you fill in the results, adjusting the box and whisker graph to your results. You need to find the quartile 1, 2, and 3, while quartile 2 is the median. And I got 41 results, so 42 divided by 2 is 21. So 21 is my middle value. 1, 2, 20. 21, 108 is my middle value. My quartile 1 is going to be the median of the first half of the results, not including 108. 108 is the middle result, and we've used it already, so we don't want to use it twice. We will look at these 20 values. 20 divided by 2 is 10. I'm going to take the 10th and the 11th. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, and 11. 92 and 93 are my 2 middle values for the first half. Take the average of those, that's 92.5. 92.5, then it populates the chart for you. Do the same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 10, and the 11th. So 127 and 127 makes 127 as the average. Makes the box and whisker plot for you, then you press enter to see if you're right. Quartiles 2, very similar. It's asking you to put your minimum value here, which is 38. Your maximum value up here, which is 76. Your median, quartile 2. Half of 36 is 18. So I'm going to take the 18th and the 19th values. 1, 2, 15. 18 and the 19th value, 58 and 59. The average of those is 58.5. I have 18 values, including the 58. I'm going to include the 58. 18 divided by 2 is 9. So I'm going to take the 9th and the 10th value. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10. 50 and 53 is 103 divided by 2 is 51.5. 51.5 is my quartile 1. My quartile 2 is, I'm going to do the same thing. Start at 59. Median is really between 58 and 59, so I'm starting at 59. 1, 2, 3, 9, 10. 67 and 68, take the average of that, 67.5. 67.5. If we're right, it tells us. Yay. And if you're wrong, it'll tell you as well. Let's say I put in 66, and then I put in 132, and I said that my middle number was, I don't know, 81. And then I said that quartile 1 was 73. And I said that quartile 2 was 112. And we press enter. Well, that's pretty neat. I was right with the 73 and the 112, but I made a mistake with the median. The 81 really should have been an 87. Stem and leaf plots. Stem and leaf, you're just putting down the tens place is your stem, and the ones place is your leaf in these cases. What's my lowest value? I have something in the 40s. Do I have anything in the 30s? 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. You just go through here and fill in the values. We have 43. Look at the 50s. Got a 52. 54. 55. And I got another 54, so I'm just going to pop that over here. I got another 55. 55. I got a 61. I've got a 69. A 66. So I'm going to put that between the 1 and the 9. Get rid of that comma at the end. And for the 70s, 71, 72, 73, 72. Again, pop the 2 in there. 74, the 71. Put a 1 back here. Like that, get rid of the comma at the end. So I'm missing a 78 here and a 78. I've got an 81, 86, 85, put it between the 1 and the 6, 88, put it after the 6, 84, between the 1 and the 5, I'm missing a 40 here, 49, any other 80s that I'm missing, I think a 69 over here, 94, that's it, just a 4. And that's how you do a stem and leaf plot, okay? And so it gives you a distribution. You can tell like that most of my values are in the 70s, and it shows you, you know, kind of almost like a little bar graph of your values, okay? And there we are. Oh, I left a comma after the 8. It didn't like that I had a comma here.